They met me in the day of success, and I have learned by the perfectest report, they have more in them than mortal knowledge. When I burned in desire to question them further, they made themselves air into which they vanished. Whilst I stood wrapped in it, came missives from the king, who all held me Thane of Cawdor, by which titles his weird sisters saluted me before, with the coming on of time, with all hail king that shall be. This I have thought good to deliver thee, my dearest partner of greatness, that thou mightst not lose the juice of rejoicing by being ignorant of what greatness is promised thee. Lay it to thy heart, and farewell.
Oh, Katie, this is absolutely unfair. It's the first day of rehearsal, and now you are going to make me look bad because I don't know my lines yet.
Well, I'd hoped you'd learn from last year.
Don't remind me of that.
Honestly, who forgets the most important line of Hamlet? I am still amazed how you managed to do that.
Shush, the weather hasn't been doing you any good, I see.
I haven't seen the sun since May. It's the gazillion time this week that I got completely soaked on my way out. I need a nap. Wake me up when Bianca gets.
Yeah, sure. So, how have you been anyways? It's been such a long time since we've last seen each other.
Yeah. Where were you during auditions? Henry said you'd quit a little theatre company.
Oh, I had a deadline. Bianca said it was fine.
Of course she did.
Happy with casting?
It's an interesting role. How about you, Mr. Fourth leading role in a row?
I honestly cannot believe it.
Me neither.
And you're my wife this time around.
After playing your gardener, fiance, lawyer, and your aunt, it was time I stepped up my game.
Well, you know, technically speaking, the Scottish lady is a leading role.
Do you know how many lines I have?
Did you count them?
Of course not, there's a site for that.
Okay. I have no clue.
57.
Sounds like a fair amount of lines.
Do you know how many lines you have?
A sensible 74.
146.
And that's why I need more time to learn my lines.
No, it's why you should have started learning your lines already.
I know. I might.
Fun fact, you had 1,506 lines in Hamlet.
But that means I won't have to start learning my lines until opening night. Okay, I will start sooner. Yes, before opening night. So how about final dress? Okay. I hereby promise you, my beautiful Scottish lady, that I will know my lines, the ones I need to know for tomorrow's rehearsal, before tomorrow's rehearsal. So you know what's going to complicate the matter?
Do I want to know?
Yes, because you also have to deal with this. So there's this one time where you mention my name in one of your lines, and you can't do that during rehearsals.
I don't mention your name during my lines, and you don't have to mention your name or my name either, so I think we're going to be fine.
The curse really freaks me out, you know, especially with this weather. This place has never seemed as haunted and spooky as it is right now. And it's not even spooky season.
Always refrain from using the M word.
Hello, lovely people. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the first rehearsal. I hope the rain didn't wash away all of your motivation and talent, because that would be a shame. I hope you're all warmed up and ready to go. Let's start with your first scene. Robin, come on, we don't have all day.
I'm gonna make some noodles.
Cup noodles have way too much sodium.
Yes, they are the worst. Now, Robin, in this first scene, you are going to meet the witches, but I don't think you know that they are witches. Unfortunately, the witches couldn't be here today, and Bianca couldn't be here either. Perhaps Kate could read their parts when she returns. For now, we'll just skip over those. So foul and...
So foul and fair a day I have not seen. Speak, if you can. What are you? Stay, you imperfect speakers. Tell me more. By Sinel's death, I know I am Thane of Glamis, but how of Cawdor? The Thane of Cawdor lives, a prosperous gentleman, and to be king stands not within the prospect of belief, no more than to be Cawdor. Say from whence you owe this strange intelligence, or why upon this blasted heath you stop our way with such prophetic greeting. Speak, I charge you.
All right. Could you do that again say from whence, and this time with the lack of a better word, authority? You are the Thane of Glamis because you inherited that title from your father, but now these creatures are telling you that you are the Thane of Cawdor as well.
Did I know the Thane of Cawdor?
You should ask Kate about that. Now, say from whence.
Say from whence you owe this strange intelligence, or why upon this blasted heath you stop our way with such prophetic greeting. Speak, I charge you.
Once more. Oh, sorry, I really need to take this. Keep going.
Speak, I charge you. Speak, I charge you. I charge you. You. Speak, I charge you.
The earth has water, as bubbles have. No, that's not right. The earth has bubbles, as the water has. And these are of them. Whither are they vanished?
Into the air, and what seemed corporal hath melted as breath into the wind. Would they had stayed.
Were such things here as we do speak about? Or have we eaten on the insane root that takes the reason prisoner?
Your children shall be kings.
You shall be king.
And Thane of Cawdor too, went it not so?
To the self-same tune and words. Who's here?
Okay, who is the Thane of Cawdor, and what is a Thane? Is Cawdor a place or something?
Great Glamis, worthy Cawdor, greater than both by the all-hail hereafter. Thy letters have transported me beyond this ignorant present, and I feel now the future in the instant.
My dearest love, Duncan comes here tonight.
And when goes hence?
Tomorrow, as he purposes.
Oh, never shall sun that morrow see. Your face, my Thane, is as a book where men may read strange matters. To beguile the time, look like time, bear welcome in your eye, your hand, your tongue. Look like the innocent flower, but be the serpent under it. He that's coming must be provided for, and you shall put tonight's great business into my dispatch, which shall to all our nights and days to come give solely sovereign sway and masterdom.
We will speak further.
Only look up clear. To alter favor ever is to fear. Leave all the rest to me.
Wait, so how are you going to convince me to kill the king?
Well, after I accidentally almost poisoned myself because somehow my toothbrush got dipped into bleach.
Wait, you what?
I realized how mortal we actually are as humans. It is way too easy to kill another human, or not a creature. Anyways, you're a man, men are simple, and men only want one thing. power. Although they seem to be satisfied with thinking that they are in charge. But now I haven't completely worked out that part yet.
So there's hope for you, after all.
It's such a tragedy. In the end, I'm dead, you're all alone with no chance of producing a prince, and then you get killed.
I know, it's so predictable. You know what we should do?
What?
Oh. Wait, never mind.
From what I could hear backstage, it already sounded pretty good. And that for a first rehearsal. You guys, I am so proud of you. Now, could we do that again? Or do you need a break? Or, as you might have guessed, this is my directorial debut. I'm still really figuring out how to do a rehearsal. It's so different than just showing up to rehearsal, you know?
Fuck Shakespeare! And his the Scottish act.
Why?
Because his works are racist, sexist, misogynistic, anti-Semitic, and overall problematic, and we should not be performing them in the way he wrote it.
Are you ready to rehearse again?
We should update this play.
Yes.
Oh, we could switch roles.
Yes.
Oh, I would make a great Scottish lady, and I'm 100% sure that Kate can nail the Scottish prince.
Or we could make you the Scottish lord and me the Scottish princess.
Shakespeare is rolling around in his grave. This is sophisticated theatre. We are a high-class and renowned theatre company. We have to live up to certain expectations.
We're not. We're amateurs and we suck. We just want to have fun on stage.
Yes. Oh, before you walk out, you feel the excitement of the audience waiting in silence. The air is filled with expectations that probably won't be met because we're not Broadway, baby, but that doesn't matter because nobody actually gives a fuck.
Well, we can't just reorganize the entire play just because you guys are bored. You should be grateful that we casted you. Do you know how much time we spent casting? Do you have any idea how difficult that is? Be thankful that you have the chance to perform again. What will the board think if we put up such a clownery?
You know that the whole goof around Shakespeare was there was never upper class or meant for the elite. It was dirty and gross entertainment for the masses, dick jokes, not high art. Besides, if we would adhere to Shakespearean traditions, the Scottish lady would be played by a man and you certainly wouldn't be directing it.
But Bianca, imagine this. Opening night. The first scenes have gone well, and Kate is standing backstage with me. We are approximately the same size, so costume is not a good argument, and I put on her garments, she puts on mine. Scene 3 has begun, and there she goes.
So foul and fair a day I have not seen.
See, she can totally pull it off. She even knows my lines already.
No, you are playing Macbeth, and that's the end of it. Oh God, I am so sorry.
Why did you do that?
I didn't mean to say his name.
But you did.
What are we going to do?
It's him.
Bianca, are you okay?
Who dared wake me? Who?
Bianca?
Who is this Bianca you were talking of?
Are you okay?
I am King Macbeth, and Don't you people know that it is impolite to shush people like that? Why do people keep doing that every single time my name is mentioned? Ever since that nasty man of a Shakespeare wrote his filthy play, no one has ever spoken to me again. It's been 415 years. What? It looks like you've seen a ghost or something. I'm just kidding. Noodles. Can I have those? Thanks. Ooh.
Wait, so are you know who?
Yep. The one and only, the real one, the original. I have been, you know who, for more than 4 centuries now.
Bianca, stop joking. This is not funny.
Who is this Bianca you keep talking about?
Bianca, she's possessed by the ghost of
Don't you dare say that word. You know what we need to do, right? We need to get Bianca to exit the theater, spin around 3 times, spit, curse, knock on the theater door for her to be allowed back in, and to prevent a catastrophe.
Well, we can't do that while she's possessed by...
By me, King Macbeth.
Okay, please stop saying that, Miss Person Ghost. We are in a theater.
Well, it's not a curse, you know, it's just a coincidence.
Sure.
Ghost is right, though.
Then why are you so careful with the M word?
Because I don't want to jinx it. The list of coincidences is way too long to risk it.
Did you know that the curse had already been cast before opening night? A local coven of witches was complaining about the fact that Shakespeare incorporated real incantations into the play, so then they put a spell on the play.
So it is a curse.
How would you know about that? The real king died in August 1057.
How do you know that?
I've done my research. And I took a course on Shakespeare a few years ago.
I knew I could not fool you. I am not King Macbeth. I was the actor who played Lady Macbeth when Billy first wrote it.
You died under suspicious circumstances, and then Shakespeare took over your role.
How would you know that?
Oh, we all took the Shakespeare course, Kate.
Yes, and he robbed me of my chances to be a star.
And how did you end up here?
Oh, it looks just like Bloody Mary.
Wait a minute. This is not coincidental. You are behind all of the accidents.
Yes, and now that you figured it out, I will kill all of you. Those stupid kids, thinking they summoned the ghost of a Macbeth. Well, it was actually me. Me, your friendly local theater ghost. It's been too long since I last roamed the stage in my physical form. I miss the applause. Anyways. We shall not spend a large, expensive time before we reckon with your several loves and make us even with you. My thanes and kinsmen, henceforth be earls, the first that Scotland in such honour named. What's more to do, which would be planted newly with the time, as calling home our exiled friends abroad that fled the snares of watchful tyranny, producing forth the cruel ministers of this dead butcher and his fiend-like queen, who, as 'tis thought by self in violent hands, took of her life this and what needful else, that calls upon us by the grace of grace, we will perform in measure, time, and place. So thank you to all at once, and to each one whom we invite to see us crowned at Scun. Guys,